Ever wonder why the ocean's so salty? Take a look at a 1977 film, Orca, the Killer Whale, about a hunter squaring off against a killer whale seeking vengeance for the death of his mate.
Okay, so this one is pretty much a Jaws ripoff. I'm not quite sure when Jaws came out, but I do hope to God that this came out after Jaws, because if Jaws was made after this, it's just sad. Anywho, this, like, Knight said, this is a story about a pissed off whale. Basically what happens is these guys are out, shark hunting, and the whale comes, saves their life, because this great white was going to eat one of them, and the whale's like, just completely wrecked the great white. It's hilarious.
Flying through the air.
Flying through the air. And it's messed up. But anyway, he saves them, and then these great hunters have this great idea, well, why don't we capture one for SeaWorld or wherever?
Must be worth more than a great white.
Correct. And so they try to capture one, but they mess up, and they end up
maiming. They maim
the main character of the evil.
Which is how they identify it.
Correct, kind of like Jaws' scar.
It's a little nick in its fin.
Yeah, and then there's this disturbing scene because they nicked the one whale and they completely harpooned the second whale, which was the whale's mate. They drag that on the boat, and the whale's mate has a stillbirth, and it's just pretty gross.
It's pretty gross.
And just messed up, but it's the 70s.
On a positive note, you do learn a lot about orcas.
You do. Throughout this movie, there is a bunch of educational information given by this lady Rebecca throughout it, but
some of which probably isn't true.
I'm pretty sure,
but we like to believe.
Yeah, but the main character guy, doesn't really listen, and hence he doesn't make it. So overall, Orca is a very interesting 1977's flick, and we thought it would be a great thing to watch and review. Anybody have anything else before we go to reviews?
Well, I think one of the interesting facts about orcas is that plenty of them are arsonists.
Yes, yeah, evidently. They do get off on seeing fire. Actually, that was one of the scenes where most of the victory jumps happened.
They're just very knowledgeable about gasoline and fire.
And the mixture with fire, since neither gas nor flame exist in a water-based environment.
Fortunately, he wasn't actually able to light a match himself.
Because he doesn't have phalanges.
True story. And what these two are trying to say for anyone who hasn't seen the movie is, basically there's this really messed up scene when the whale's upset, and it decides it's just going to break these random pipes because it knows what those pipes are for. And then the pipes are going to go to this lantern, which the whale knocks over by running into the dock, which basically blows up half the town and the oil refinery on the town. So it's a bit out there, but
it's a good movie.
It had lots of good laughs, so I would definitely watch it. Out of the 5-scale rating, the laughs were there for me, so I'm going to give it a solid 3. What do you say, Knight?
I'm going to go 4 just because I put it in the same... Honestly, I think it was done in the same ballpark as Jaws, but a little less. So I'll give it around 3.5 to 4 stars.
All right, and Salon?
I'm going to have to stick with 3 because it was... The premise was good, it's just a little bit unrealistic at times.
Gotcha. All right, so that is our review of Orca from 77. If you have Amazon Prime videos, jump on it. It's there. Watch it. Tell us what you think.